Good day, everyone. I am Nailah R. Marangit. Today I will be discussing to you the one of the theorists, which is Margaret Newman, and she created a theory of health as expanding consciousness. So, um, the next is we have the content. We have the getting to know the theorist or the biography of Newman. So next is the meta paradigm in nursing and also the theory of health as expanding consciousness. So today I will be discussing first her biography. Margaret A. Newman was born on October 10, 1933 in Memphis, Tennessee. She earned a bachelor degree in home economics and English from Baylor University in Waco, Texas. After she earned a bachelor degree in home economics and English, she earned also a second bachelor degree in nursing from the University of Tennessee in Memphis. She also finished her master's degree in medical surgical nursing and teaching from the University of California, Francisco, and earned her Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing Science and Rehabilitation Nursing in 1971 from New York University. After holding academic position at the University of Tennessee in New York University and Pennsylvania State University, Newman was a professor at the University of Minnesota in Minneapolis until her retirement in 1996, where she is a professor emeritus during that time. During her nursing education career, she was a director of nursing for the Clinical Research Center at the University of Tennessee, acting director of the PhD program in the Division of Nursing at New York University, and also a professor in charge of the graduate program and research in nursing at Pennsylvania State University. Newman first presented her ideas on theory of health in 1978 at a conference on nursing theory in New York. During this time, she was also pursuing research on the relationship of movement, time, and consciousness, and also expanding development of her theory, which is the health as expanding consciousness and was officially published in 1986. Newman has consulted regarding the expansion of her theory of health in more than 40 states and numerous foreign countries and has served on editorial review panels including Nursing Research, Western Journal of Nursing Research, Nursing and Healthcare, Advances in Nursing Science Quarterly, and also the Advisory Board of Advances in Nursing Sciences. The part 2 that I will be discussing is her meta paradigm in terms of nursing. The first is nursing. Newman emphasized the primacy of relationship as a focus of nursing, both nurse both nurse-client relationship and relationship with clients' lives. The emphasis of this process is on knowing or caring through pattern recognition. Nurses are seen as a partners in the process of expanding consciousness, and as a facilitator, the nurse help as an individual, family, or community to focus on pattern of relating pattern recognition considered the nursing process. The goal of nursing is to facilitate the client pattern recognition process to lead to a higher level of consciousness. The nurse job is not to fix the client, but rather assist in their awareness of their pattern of interaction. So, the next is the person. Throughout Newman's work, the term client, patient, or person, individual, and human being are used intangibly. Clients are viewed as a participant in the transformative process. Person as individual are identified by their individual patterns of consciousness and defined as center of consciousness within an overall pattern of expanding consciousness. So, the person does not possess consciousness, the person is consciousness. Humans are open energy system in a constant interaction with the environment. Humans are identified by their pattern of consciousness. Its definition is expanded to incorporate family and community. Newman's theory suggests that all humans are able to expand their level of consciousness by delivering meaning from their pattern of interaction with the other environment also. So the next is health. Newman regarded health as a fusion of disease and non-disease. Newman further elaborated her view of health by stating that health is the pattern of the whole and wholeness is. Newman stated that pattern recognition is the process, the essence rather, of emerging health. So, the theory assumes that disease is not separated from health and that disease should not be looked as a negative but as a part of the self-organizing process of expanding consciousness. Disease and illness can be considered the manifestation of an individual pattern. So the next is the environment. It is described as a being the larger whole which contain the consciousness in the individual, the pattern of a person consciousness, interaction with the pattern of family consciousness, and within the pattern of community interaction. Newman identifies interaction between person and environment as a key process that create unique configuration for each individual. So, environment is viewed as an open system such as the event or a situation or phenomena with which a person interact. Newman proposes that the way for nurses to understand the individual's pattern of relating to the environment. So, the part 3 that I will be discussing is the theory of health as expanding consciousness. So, Newman health as expanding consciousness arose from Rogers' theory of unitary human being. The model has progressed to include the health of all people, regardless of the presence or absence of disease. Newman's theory asserts that every person in every situation, no matter how disordered and hopeless it seems, is part of the universal process of expanding consciousness. This is a process of becoming more of um, oneself, of finding greater meaning in life, and of reaching rather new dimension of connectedness with other people as well as the world rather. So which is interaction allow people to evolve their individual pattern of whole. So according to Newman, understanding the patient pattern is essential. The pattern recognition is the expanding consciousness. So, just like I said earlier, Newman also explained the interrelatedness of time, space, and movement. Time and space are the temporal pattern of the patient, and they have a complementary relationship. People are constantly changing through time and space, and it shows a unique pattern of reality. So, the theory states that health and illness are synthesized as health. That is the fusion of one state of being, disease, with its opposite or non-disease, result in which can be considered health. In this model, the human is unitary. He or she cannot be divided into parts, and it's inseparable from the larger unitary field. People are individual and human beings are a species, identified by their pattern of consciousness. The person does not possess consciousness. Instead, the person is consciousness, just like I told earlier. So, people are centered of consciousness with an overall pattern of expanding consciousness. So, I guess that's the end of our discussion. So, thank you. Again, I am Nailah R. Marangit from BSN 1, Section E.